I'll tell you what, guys, I actually come out to this salvage, and I've been out here a dozen times, and I've walked right past this car. Sorry if the camera's shaking. I'm a little shaky because I'm so excited. This is a rare find right here. This is a Buick Riviera 3.8 Turbo Buick. It's a 79 model. If you remember, I've got a 79 Buick Turbo Century that had an engine fire, and it is a lot of it melted under here. I have gathered a lot of parts and pieces in the past year for that car, especially for under the hood, you know, all the stuff that burned. But there is some specific parts that are very, very hard to find. One thing I did find out that's really hard to find are these ignition controllers. It's kind of funny, every time you find these, the goopy stuff's everywhere. They never put a bottom on them from the factory, and I'm assuming it's to keep them cooler. Anyway, they're both same years. I am not exactly sure how much different most of this stuff is, but I went up front and talked to the lady. I'm getting the carburetor for $50. It's a non-computer controlled, and it is the turbo one. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get the distributor. I already got a distributor, and the trunk of the car has a control unit in it, but in case it's no good, maybe this one's good. They said that this car did run, but it knocked, so that's a good thing. So anyway, I'm getting the quadrajet carburetor, I'm getting the ignition control unit, and I'm getting the HEI distributor. I'm also going to get the PEVR valve. I know it's probably bad, but they're really hard to find anymore, but there is a company rebuilding those, so I'm going to grab it. I just noticed that the three switches that are usually on the inner fender part over here on the, like the Regals and the Centuries, I did get these from a Regal turbo car like over the winter, but the hood had been off that car for years and years, and they're really, really bad, you know, sun damaged, and they're probably not any good. This car's had the hood down on it, so I'm going to go ahead and take this whole bracket with all these switches on it. So I'm to say I'm excited is an understatement. This is really, really rare find right here. I mean, it's amazing that, you know, this stuff is here. Anyway, I'm kind of trying to look as I'm talking here to see what else I'm taking. I'm going to go ahead and take the throttle cable. I'm not sure how much different from a G-body it is, but I know it does have a specific end on it. I do have one, but it seems like the plastic's broken on it. This one seems to be in good shape, but you know, I don't know if it's the right length or not, but I'm going to go ahead and take it anyway. But man, there's even the airbox piece was on it. I got one of these that's red, but I noticed it had a couple little small holes in it from being rotten. This one's black, but it's still good, you know, and it takes the same top. So I'm going to go ahead and, I didn't ask her about this on price, but I'm going to go ahead and take it up there and see. I mean, I don't have a lot of money, but you know, as rare as this stuff is, I'm going to grab it while it's here. I just don't care, you know. But anyway, there will be more stuff on the car as I need it, I'm assuming, but I'd love to have the turbo and stuff, you know, and the intake and just about everything off the car, but I just can't afford it today. But the main thing I need for my car is that carburetor, because the one on the car, it burned, and then there was supposed to be one in the trunk of the car, and then when I got in the trunk, the carburetor was missing. A turbo quadrajet is specific because of one vacuum port, and they're also 800 CFM, so, and they've got specific spring in the metering circuit, and then the I guess the needles, the secondary needles are really, really rich. So I'm just glad I found a specific carb that I needed, man. That's just awesome. It's almost a shame to take it off this stuff, but you know, I'm a G-body guy. I'm not really a Riviera guy. So anyway, guys, I thought that'd be definitely video worthy.